Hey everyone, what's up? It's Robbie here with Open World Games, and guess what? A brand new trailer for Red Dead Redemption 2 just dropped, and we are going to be breaking it down right now. If you missed the full trailer, you can actually find it in the description below, but man, there are a ton of secrets in this trailer, including take a look at John Marston. Yes, this appears to be John Marston, and he is returning to Red Dead Redemption 2. I am so freaking hyped. You have no idea. And then also we're going to be getting some brand new story details as well as a look at some more familiar characters, including, Van der Linde. We're going to be seeing John Marston's uncle, and then some brand new characters too. So some exciting stuff. But guess what, guys? We're also going to be returning to Blackwater as well. So let's dive into those story details that Rockstar actually posted on their website right now. It says, America 1899, the end of the Wild West era has begun as lawmen hunt down the last remaining outlaw gangs. Those who will not surrender or succumb, are killed after a robbery goes badly wrong in the western town of Blackwater. Arthur Morgan and the Van der Linde gang are forced to flee, with federal agents and the best bounty hunters in the nation massing on their hills. The gang must rob, steal, and fight their way across the rugged heartland of America in order to survive, as deepening internal divisions threaten to tear the gang apart. Arthur must make a choice between his own ideals and loyalty to the gang who raised him. So, as you can see, a lot of cool stuff happening in Red Dead Redemption 2. It sounds like Arthur Morgan is being hunted down. The gang is being hunted down. It doesn't sound like a good situation. And yes, it takes place during 1899. That was kind of the theory beforehand. And it turns out that seems to be true. So yeah, John Marston, as you can see here, it's so cool to see him. It looks like his scars are very much fresh here. You can see the stitches and the detail there in his face, and he's being basically held captive by someone with a knife up to his face. But let's get into the actual breakdown right now. Let's start from the very beginning. As we see here, this appears to be the Van der Linde gang attempting to take on this train, of course. So it looks like train robberies could be very much a part of the actual story, but I'm also hoping and crossing my fingers that they are a very integral part of side activities and stuff like that. But you can see they are getting ready to take down this train here. Who's inside? Who knows? Could it also be, a recruitment process? We'll see. And Rockstar Games, their logo appears here, and then of course we have John Marston with one of our female leads here. You guys remember how important the female leads were in the first Red Dead Redemption game. But yeah, she appears to also be a part of the actual gang as well, which we will be seeing later on in the video. Yep, it's 1899. So remember that when you begin playing this game. That is a really cool thing there. Now, also, we have the gang here on horseback, so it appears you can be traveling with your gang through the open world all together. There were a lot of missions in the first Red Dead where you were traveling around a lot with a posse during some of the single-player story. But also, by the way, just to let you know, we will be getting more information about Red Dead Redemption 2 in terms of, gameplay and stuff like that from IGN tomorrow. So look forward to more details tomorrow. But yeah, it looks like they are running here through the open world, which, by the way, we're going to be seeing the crazy detail in just a moment. Here's Van der Linde talking to Arthur Morgan, our new protagonist. Of course, I don't think we're going to be playing as John Marston, but it would be cool if we got some time with John Marston. But I think he's going to be more of a cameo this time around. It goes on to say the age of gunslingers and outlaws had almost passed into myth. Ooh. So that's really cool. to see that basically they're becoming more of a rarity as, industry and stuff like that appears. Now, you can clearly see the female lead I was talking about beforehand. She is very much in the circle here with the gang as they all discuss and plan around the campfire. Now, also, it appears that in the red, this could be, John Marston's uncle, perhaps. So it looks like he could also be a part of the gang as well. And they are also discussing a bunch of details here. Now, this shot here interests me because I do remember sometimes in Red Dead Redemption you could approach a campfire and hear some stories. So I think that's going to be something that actually happens in Red Dead Redemption 2. And also, migration is going to apparently be a big part of the actual gameplay, in that you will have to actually migrate from spot to spot, in that you are being hunted down. You can't stay put. You got to keep moving as you play. And then it fades to black. And here we see what appears to be, the ability to go out and tame horses. That feature looks to be returning in Red Dead Redemption 2. We don't know how that has evolved just yet, but it's cool to see that that feature is back. But yeah, I was talking about the open world and the detail. It is insane here. Absolutely mind-blowing detail here, as we have the Saints Hotel and, the chapel in the background. Some horses over here as well. And then a newspaper boy. Perhaps you'll get the latest news from him. Maybe even some side activities as well. Who knows? And then I would imagine this will be the area where you could actually take on other missions as well. Now, moving on, let's take a look at this. So this looks like it could be some sort of, I'm just going to take a guess here, traveling circus or something like that. Looks very cool, and I'm curious to see what type of theaters and other entertainment that we will be getting in Red Dead Redemption 2. It looks like it may have more of a gameplay feature where perhaps even online you and your buddies could witness something like this, but a lot of this trailer, of course, is single player. And it looks like you and your gang are going to be needing a good doctor because, injuries are going to be commonplace in the Wild West. Now, this is a look at what appears to be industry encroaching onto the land during this time. This is going to cause a lot of problems, and the law is going to become more prevalent, as well as, the FBI is kind of being formed during this time. Very early, very, very, very early version, of course, of what would be considered, a nationwide law enforcement. And then it looks like Arthur Morgan has seen quite a bit of loss here with the two gravestones here in the background. So curious to see what type of story comes out of that as well. Now, looks like he's busting in here with the gang. And could we be seeing dual wielding? Is that what this is indicating here? It could be a possible gameplay feature confirmed right here. We'll be finding out soon. But you could see that bank robberies and stuff like that are going to be a part of the game as well. Kind of reminds me of the opening of GTA 5, actually. You may remember that. Here's a look at the gang further. We've got a great, colorful cast of characters here. Can't wait to get to know all of them. I absolutely loved the first Red Dead Redemption just because of the characters and story. Let me know, do you prefer the world of Red Dead Redemption or Grand Theft Auto? Post a comment down below. Trains look like they're going to also be a big part of the gameplay. I'm hoping this also, again, extends into the open world. And you did see him grab his weapon from his horse. So it looks like you can actually carry your weapon on your horse as well. And here's John Marston interacting with one of the gang members as well. And he's taken down a stagecoach. Here is another new female lead here. So you can see how female characters are an important role in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, she does not look like she's going to be a part of the gang. The other woman appears to be a part of the gang. Now, amidst these characters appears to be Edgar Ross, My hate for him is very real, and he looks like he's right there. He's not in the center. He's to the left character here. So he looks like he is going to be possibly in the game as well. And it looks like melee combat, as we are seeing here, is going to be perhaps more robust than ever before. They're really highlighting it. It looks like there could be fights that you could possibly bet on. And here is one of the gang members getting busy with the knife as well. And this is Blackwater in the background, as you can see. It looks beautiful. So yeah, it looks like we will be revisiting some really cool areas from the first game and seeing them in all of their glory. But yeah, expect a wide variety of brand new locations, of course. It looks like something is going down here. It does not look good at all. And then we have the Linde Gang again. John Marston. There he is, guys. That was the moment I was like, holy crap, is that John Marston? Yes, that has to be John Marston. I mean, he's got the scars and everything. So, yep, he is going to be making his way into the game. A serious look from Arthur Morgan as it fades to black. And it looks like we're going to be getting some snow conditions as well, as this looks like it's the gang perhaps in a cabin or something like that, or some other character stuck in the cabin. I don't know if that's the uncle there in the center of the shot or not. But yeah, it looks like you're going to be moving on horseback here and shooting your way to safety. And look at these nighttime shots. They look great as well. Here's the Linde Gang offering some assistance, saying, stick with us in a way. And he is offering perhaps false promises along the way. And it looks like we will be seeing some showdowns here. That was a really cool mechanic in the first game. Perhaps we will be seeing some duels return. Looks like something has horribly gone wrong here to this town, as it has apparently burned down to the ground, it appears. So looks like we'll be finding out more about that. I'm wondering if this is going to be at the beginning of the game, showing perhaps some sort of loss or something like that. We will be finding out. Remember, guys, Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out on October 26th, 2018. We're expecting more details tomorrow, so look forward to that. And yeah, it looks absolutely stunning. I cannot wait for tomorrow, and I will have all those details up here on the channel for you guys. But yeah, looks like Rockstar Games is not going to disappoint. You know, it sounds like the game is also going to be intensely focused on single player. We all love single player games, but also we will be getting a multiplayer component to the game as well. But yep, guys, there it is. The breakdown for Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer number 3. Look forward to more here on Open World Games. And thank you guys so much for the support here on the channel. And here's another look at John Marston struggling to get free. What will become of him in Red Dead Redemption 2? We'll be finding out. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys later.